This is Daily Armenia, Civilnet's daily news digest. Here's what you need to know today. A protest march, which began Saturday from Kiran's village in Armenia's northeastern Tavush region, culminated yesterday in a massive rally in Yerevan's central Republic Square. Its leader, Archbishop Bagrat Galstanyan, took to the stage to demand Prime Minister Nikol Pashinyan's resignation. This government, led by their leader, has failed to manage the country. They destroyed the entire security system. They targeted the church from the first day. They hit the important pillars of our identity. Artsakh is gone today. Look at the borders of Armenia. How many square kilometers have been conquered by the enemy? Pashinyan's allies appeared to retort by posting photos of him to social media with the caption, "The elected Prime Minister." Galstanyan said if Pashinyan will not resign willingly, then he must be forced to, announcing the start of a campaign of civil disobedience and school strikes. Galstanyan held consultations with the leaders of the two parliamentary opposition groups about the possibility of holding a vote of no confidence against Pashinyan. Even if they garner the 36 members needed to hold the vote, achieving passage will be very difficult as Pashinyan's party holds a majority. Galstanyan has turned down calls that he become the alternative candidate for Prime Minister. Meanwhile, a second rally in Republic Square will take place this evening at 6:30. Stay with CivilNet as we continue our live coverage on the latest developments. In other news, on Wednesday, Pashinyan made a rare trip to Moscow where an agreement was made with President Vladimir Putin to withdraw Russian border troops that had been stationed around Armenia's eastern borders after the 2020 war. Pashinyan was there to chair a summit of the Eurasian Economic Union as Armenia currently holds its presidency, at a time when Armenian officials have distanced themselves from other Russian-led platforms. That same day, the Armenian Foreign Ministry's spokesperson announced Armenia has stopped making financial contributions to the Collective Security Treaty Organization after already having frozen its membership in the Russian-led military alliance. Armenia has been extremely critical of the bloc for not fulfilling its mutual defense obligations to Armenia over the past years. Officials from both the Armenian and Russian sides confirmed after the meeting that Russia will withdraw its troops that have been stationed there at the request of the Pashinyan government. Russian border guards will also be removed from Zvartnots International Airport, where they have been stationed since the early 1990s. Pashinyan previously announced in March that Moscow had a deadline of August 1st to withdraw the airport guards, a move which was highly criticized by Russia. Russian border guards still remain on the Turkish and Iranian borders, as well as at a military base in Gyumri, which is leased through 2044. The 8th $1 million Aurora Prize for Awakening Humanity was awarded yesterday evening in Los Angeles to Dr. Denis Mukwege, a world-renowned gynecological surgeon and human rights activist from the Democratic Republic of the Congo. The Aurora Prize is an initiative spearheaded and co-founded by Ruben Vardanyan, who is now subject to illegal detention by Azerbaijan. During the ceremony, Vardanyan's wife, Veronica Zonabend, delivered a statement he wrote from his Baku prison cell. Thanks to Aurora, I met people who taught me the most important lesson, remaining true to human values and your own principles irrespective of the situation. My decision to move to Artsakh was motivated by the Aurora heroes. I made a choice to be with the people who needed help and wanted to help in any way I could. I am confident that together we can do a lot to make the world a better and a kinder place for everyone. In recent weeks, Vardanyan began a hunger strike in protest of the detainment of his fellow Armenian POWs, for which he was moved into isolation without medical treatment and denied contact with his family. The story made headlines on CNN, which resulted in Vardanyan being restored contact with his family, who convinced him to end the 3-week hunger strike. Be sure to watch the latest edition of Insights. This week, Eric discusses the latest anti-government protests in Georgia and what they mean for democracy in the region. He also analyzes what new positive developments regarding the International Criminal Court case against Israel mean for holding Azerbaijan accountable, and about Hungary's blocking of EU military aid to Armenia. The link is found in this video's description. Finally, the CivilNet number of the day is 19. That's the number to vote for Armenia's Eurovision entry, Lada Niva, in the finals on Saturday, after they qualified in last night's semifinals. Lada Niva is a duo from France, singer Armenian native Jacqueline Bagdasaryan and instrumentalist Louis Toma. Their music is inspired by traditional Armenian songs along with influences from the Balkans, Latin America, and Africa. And as always, please follow CivilNet for the latest news and independent reporting from our contributors on the ground here in Armenia.